Okay, just finished the first live stream ever. I actually got 5 real people to show up, so that's pretty awesome for such a small channel. I'm exhausted, my voice is dead.
What's up, guys? Jason here, aspiring entrepreneur, and live stream number 1 is done, and I've got 11 and a half hours for number 2, so I'm pretty much just going to be running on this hamster wheel of live streams all this week, but that's what a hangathon is all about. So I'll be sharing some lessons learned and some interesting tactics and strategies I've begun to develop even after just one live stream to kind of stay on track and make sure that I keep talking, because unlike these types of videos where I can pause and catch my breath, you guys are watching live, or at least 5 or 6 people are watching live, so you have to keep talking and keep going and keep going. So with that, it's time to prepare for today's live stream, and then I'll share some lessons learned from the first one and what I do better, I guess, next time. And just like that, 6 hours down the drain, preparing for live stream number 2, T-minus 5 hours until that bad boy. So just wanted to quickly share some first kind of insights and lessons learned. And I'm doing this right off the bat with number 1 because if I waited until the end of the week, I know that I would be saying very different things. You know, it's always different when you first experience something, and hindsight's always 20/20, and I find that even after a couple of days, some kind of survivorship bias begins to set in, and I start looking at different things that I did in 2 and 3 and kind of forget about what happened in live stream number 1, which was yesterday. So number 1 is know where the heck the chat is. So I went through the entire live stream looking at the wrong place for the chat. So if you're using the Hangouts, I'm not using an encoder right now, I'll figure all that stuff out later. But if you're using the Hangouts interface, then you should know that the group chat that shows up on the side is not the YouTube chat. You actually still need to be in your Creator Studio live stream to see the actual chat. So I didn't actually respond to people until the very end. That was a big no-no, because the whole point of a live stream is interaction, and people showed up and I just didn't interact. Not like a ton of people showed up, but a couple people showed up. A couple of you guys showed up. So it was enough to be like, okay, yay, this is kind of working. So that was number 1. Number 2 and 3 has to do with the content outline. As you guys will learn today when I do the live stream on content writing, I'm a huge fan of having a somewhat decent outline of what you're going to talk about. And really, my usual content outlines are, okay, here's the introduction, here's the video hook, and then I'm just going to talk about bullet point 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll be good to go. But what I really didn't anticipate was the extra pressure of being live and not being able to pause or collect my thoughts, and I found that I was pausing and having to think on the fly a lot more than I thought I would, even though I had an outline. So whatever outline you think you would need to have for your live stream, just like beef it up by 10. So, you know, if you have bullet point 1, then maybe do 2 or 3 things after that, just in case you blank, and then you have you could have it on your phone or another screen, so you could just glance at it and go, I'm bullet point, okay, yeah, this is what I'm talking about, and then keep going. And then with that, number 3 is have spaces where you know that you're going to go to the screen versus you're going to be talking live. I think that was another big issue that I ran into, where I wasn't quite sure at times whether or not I should be looking directly at the camera and talking, or I should just stay on the screen share. And I'm still not quite sure how to do that or figure that out, because I think that the whole point of a live stream is so you guys can actually see me and I'm actually interacting with you, which, of course, now that I know where the chat function is, I can interact with you. But at the same time, I have a lot of important stuff to show on the screen, but there is a kind of lag when you're switching back and forth, and it's kind of a clunky process because I'm not using an encoder yet. Eventually down the road I will, and it'll look all sweet and sexy and whatever, but I'll figure that out later. So that was number 3. And then number 4, in terms of preparation and just energy drain on me, the live stream is like the equivalent of recording 5 or 6 videos in one day, in terms of how much my energy level just drops, and then how much I need to prepare for the video. I mean, I just spent literally 5.5 hours preparing for today's live stream, just based on the small lessons learned that I just shared from you
with you on yesterday's live stream. So definitely, if you're going to be doing a live stream, I'm going crazy and big, which is what I like to do. So I'm doing 5 in a row just to learn as quickly as possible and force me to actually really get used to this live stream process as quickly as possible. So even if you're not going to do something crazy like that, even if you're just doing one, definitely you want to plan for that day to just pretty much be the live stream and the live stream only. It's not as nerve-wracking as public speaking, which is something that still terrifies me, but it's definitely up there in the same kind of camp or category as how nervous you'll get in terms of talking live in front of people. Okay. 1 hour to go. I think I've got everything set. I've run through a brief rundown of how I'm going to do the live stream. Hopefully everything works. I've got notes on notes on notes, and just time to set up the second laptop, make sure everything's good to go, and deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. This is it. 7 o'clock. Going live. Okay, let's do it. Let's go. Oh, all right, so we are live, day number 2 of the Hangathon. Welcome. As always, let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below, and you know what to do. Oh, I should actually keep building the business you love. Take care. Okay, so yeah, that was a little rocky at the end there. I was trying to hold the mic and do the call off live stream, but then I realized that I didn't have a third hand to end it, so there you go. A better solution: just clip the mic right here, so I can talk to you guys and I can talk to these guys at the same time. Because I have so much time to apparently just talk to cameras all day long. So that does it. I'm out of tea. It's 8 o'clock. It's been a 10.5 hour day, and that's it. So thank you for joining me on this crazy journey. Oh, that's weird. Okay, let's take that off. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me on this crazy journey of live stream mania. We'll definitely, hopefully, have another vlog this week, just detailing out how it went. It was really cool to actually have people ask me questions live and it actually be helpful. That's just kind of surreal. I mean, it's one thing to make videos like this and then just answer comments, and it's another thing to have in real time someone ask questions and actually be helpful. So go ahead, and that's it. I'm out of stuff. I'm tired. I'm dead. I need to go eat dinner and relax. So you know what to do because you watched the other. Yeah, you know what to do. Keep building the business you love. Take care.